To the Asian Forum for Human Rights and Development.
Mr. Vice President, Forum Asia welcomes the OHCHR report on Sri Lanka. We share the High Commissioner's concerns of the lack of tangible progress and genuine political commitment to implement the government's commitments under Resolution 30/1. Today, for more than 2 years, many Tamil families have disappeared, have been at roadside protests, demanding to know what happened to their loved ones. The inability to demonstrate progress in searching for the disappeared had led them to expressing disappointment and lack of confidence in the government and the OMP, the only one of 4 promised transitional justice mechanisms operational so far. Without a credible judicial mechanism to establish criminal accountability for grave international crimes, any attempt at transitional justice and reconciliation will ring hollow. The government backtracking on the commitment to establish a judicial mechanism with international involvement is particularly concerning. Member states must seriously consider the High Commissioner's recommendation to use universal jurisdiction principles in the absence of credible domestic processes. Assaults, threats, harassment, and surveillance of human rights defenders, lawyers, journalists, and those cooperating with the UN have persisted. Fears of further repression are exacerbated by the government's attempts to introduce new repressive measures through the proposed Counter-Terrorism Act to replace the PTA. The government must demonstrate its sincerity to promote and protect human rights by repealing the PTA and withdrawing the CTA. Establishing credibility and public confidence in the transitional justice process requires a concrete, transparent, and time-bound action plan for the implementation of commitments. We call on Sri Lanka to develop such a plan in collaboration with OHCHR. The drawbacks to the transitional justice agenda during and after the constitutional crisis in late 2018 indicates the fragility of the state's commitments and the need for continued international engagement in Sri Lanka. The Council must step up engagement through an OHCHR field presence, a special rapporteur, and an independent international mechanism to gather and preserve evidence to assist the accountability process. Many survivors, victim families, and affected communities have lost faith in the Council, and others are fast losing faith. The Council must not let them down. Thank you.